Is the blog back? Time for a vlog, time for a vlog, time for a vlog, time for a vlog, time for a vlog. And I should move more, man. It's kind of funny doing vlogs again, isn't it? The thing is, I started really to publish on YouTube frequently since I started to publish the vlogs, back in the time when I was finishing my master. And the idea behind it is that other people, other musicians, but as well also not musicians, can see what is behind in the life of a classical musician, and in my case, a classical guitar player. I mean, no, I'm that awesome, but you know, I didn't choose for it. That starts bad already. Concentrate, focus. It was a nice time because I was traveling a lot, I was making so many things, and I thought it was really cool the fact that I was transitioning from the normal studies that pretty much more or less every musician actually does. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna vlog about my journey and my way and the things that are going on, because I found them very exciting and very cool. You know, we tend to travel a lot, musicians, from concerts, festivals, masterclasses, but the pandemic happened. And obviously that was no longer that exciting because I'm basically here day in and day out. On the other hand, I'm doing a ton of interesting projects, and at the end of the day, that's also my daily life as a musician, because we also, believe it or not, we are also under quarantine. So I thought, you know what, actually vlogs was a very nice way to keep in touch with you, something less engaging or demanding for you guys than a tutorial. That obviously the point of a tutorial is that you try the things and you practice them and you see improve them and you become great, and then you write me and I'm so proud of you. And to have something a little bit more casual, more simple. So at the end of the day, you know, like, I am enjoying very much the tutorials and I'm working really hard on it. Actually, you can tell here I'm working on something. But don't watch too much because that's kind of what's coming next. And either way, I think that could be a very good excuse for us to just talk about things, about music things, guitar things, live things, anything really. So I'll try to upload vlogs. I still have no clue how that's gonna fit into my schedule because I don't have a quite full schedule, but I hope that somehow these vlogs, they're a little bit more relaxed in editing matters, because if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen probably my premiere paintings that I do with the editing. Sometimes it gets a little bit out of hand, but I would really be happy to have another type of channel where we can stay in touch and just have a little bit of fun together. Anyways, if you have not seen it already, last week I published a music video about the Catalan song. So I'm from Barcelona, I'm Catalan, so it's quite meaningful to me. It's a song actually that has been in my ears since as long as I can remember, really. So I just made a recording. It's a very short song. Well, actually the folk song is rather long, but just because it has very extensive lyrics, but the theme is really the same. So Miguel Llobet arranged it for guitar, which is a really super nice arrangement, but it's basically the theme presented twice with a very nice harmonic section. And that's pretty much it, so I hope you like it. I will leave the link in the description and you can just enjoy a little piece of nice music. So for this week, actually, I've been working on the second music recording that I did. I'm just highly picky at small details, so I'm still working on it. Maybe it will be in the channel in a couple of weeks, I suppose. We'll see. enough. Otherwise the copyright jumps. So recently a Reddit user asked me in one of the posts that I made the following: what is a strategy to push the speed in which you can play a piece, and how do you maintain this? For example, Bravo's Studio Sencillo 6 is part of my daily warm-up, but I can get it faster than 90 BPM. And if I don't practice it with a metronome regularly, the speed decreases over time. So let's see how much is 90 actually. Stop it! Okay, so one of the things about speed is that many people practice with a metronome, just trying to get every time higher and higher the speed of the playing itself. But in my opinion, they don't exactly take care how you're actually playing and how your hands are behaving in order to achieve this speed. Let me clear here. One of the keys to develop speed is to be relaxed, to have the right hand relaxed. The more tense you are, the lower your speed limit is gonna be. Because at the point that your right hand is tense like this, the speed is really hard. So obviously it goes down in time if you don't practice, because you lose a little bit the muscle power that you are training so hard for. Now, real speed actually comes when you start to learn how to relax the hand. That's actually one of the reasons I made one of the very first tutorial of, I believe it's called Right Hand Essentials, where you have to bounce back. This exercise is not because when you play an arpeggio that fast, you can obviously not bounce back, but by training the hand to relax back on the initial position, what makes is that you're understanding that the moment of power, of force, strength, or tension, however you want to call it, is just 1 second. And as fast as you can make that, the less tension you're gonna have. Because if it takes you that much time to press this, to let's say get the string and then relax, and even some people to get the fingers back on position, on the startup position, they have to force it out. This is a lot of work that you're doing. Obviously, if you have to force this really very fast for the pages, that's gonna be extremely tiring. And that's gonna make that your speed jumps are very limited and rather small. This doesn't mean that if you have a perfect right hand technique, will not be difficult for you to play very fast, but obviously we are already speaking of speeds of like really very fast arpeggios that you can start to feel the struggle there. But for playing 90 BPM in such arpeggio, which is it should not be that hard really. Now, so I see two things you could do for that. First, do some open string exercise and make sure that your hand can relax as quick as you can, and give yourself time to let the fingers go back and have a moment of relaxation. I'm actually today going to film a video about right hand speed, so I will put the link here in the description. If it's not yet there, that means that it's yet to come, but I will definitely add it when the tutorial is out. So make sure you actually click on the notification bell so you get notified about when that happens. Try to do this study but with dotted rhythms. So you have 2 notes really fast, and then the same moment of rest that you were applying, you give it yourself. So you have this, you rest, and then you rest. Actually, let me lower the camera so you see what I'm doing. Every time your fingers should be super relaxed, and then slowly you can put it together with a normal rhythm. Then you can also do the opposite rhythm, so you have 8 dotted and 16. You rest here, you make sure you relax, and then you relax, relax, relax. So dotted rhythms could be a variation, then could also be a nice thing to practice for you to break into different groupings of notes. A very simple in this case would be every 4, but you can also do every 3 is a bit more complicated, every 5, every 6, every 7, and build up like this. But just for the sake of the example, you can do every 4. Rest. Next group of 16. Rest. Then next group 16. and rest. Then slowly you can try to put things together in a way that you can preserve the relaxation, because only when you have really understood how to relax the hand here, only you can start to push the speed. It's very easy to move really fast like this, but when I have to go like tense like this and move like, it's so much heavier. It's also for me to actually it's even painful on the knuckles and on these articulations, so make sure that you can relax the hand very, very, very much. I hope these little tips help you to get started. I think they are the first steps that I would take in to practice this. There is also a part of mental understanding about the speed and how we think about it. Maybe that could be for another vlog, some thoughts I have about speed. And if you like, actually something that is very useful as well is don't go always up with the metronome, but go a little bit up and then down again. So to a way that you do like a bigger jump and then halfway down again, a bigger jump, halfway down. So you always get to fix more comfortably higher speeds every time. You could do, for instance, always 12 up, 5 down, 12 up, 5 down. That could be a good thing if you have the piece more or less in control in the left hand, because 12 numbers on the metronome is a rather good change, but then you go 5 down. So to me this approach actually helped me very much to speed up some pieces. And the last thing, don't try to speed up the whole thing. Take different sections and first try to build up those sections. Otherwise, tackling the entire piece, it can feel very overwhelming and things start to kind of break apart. So yeah, I would just break into phrases and try to speed those up. And don't forget the relaxation. Well, so now it's about 9:40 in the evening. I still want to record 2 videos more and practice, so wish me luck. Let me know in the comments below if you like this kind of format. I saw from the Instagram poll that you guys really liked me to do the vlogs, so I'll definitely try to bring more to the channel. Give me your feedback down below. I'm always really happy to read you. And remember that this does not mean by any means, what the hell? This does not mean that I will stop doing tutorials. On the contrary, there is so many things I want to bring in the channel, so many interesting topics, techniques, things about music that I don't even know where to get started. So yeah, I'll need to put my ideas in order. And I'll see you in the next vlog.